Hello and welcome, my mystic friends. Are you ready for the gift? Because we have the sun in a conjunction with the Mercury in the sign of Virgo. This is going to bring each one of us clarity and conscious awareness. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and if you are ready for personal consultation, you can follow the link below. I am excited to share about the sun and Mercury in a conjunction, also called a Cazimi, in the sign of Virgo on September 13th, 2025. In this all signs forecast, I'm going to walk you through the key planetary transits, how they're stirring the change within each and every one of us. And if you are new here, I blend traditional, Western, and evolutionary astrology in order to help you align with your soul's path. You can learn more about my offerings at willowgracemystic.com. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and for sharing if this resonates with you. So let's dive in. So for my Aries friends, you have the sun and Mercury at 21 degrees in your sixth house. Your sixth house is the house of where you seek out a counselor, a guide, a mentor. It's how you nurture and care for yourself on a daily basis, like a doctor, a chiropractor. It's also alternative healthcare and healing practices, modalities. And it's also how can I be of service and support others. So having a Cazimi light up your chart in this area, the sun is bringing vitality. It's bringing an illumination in how do you care for your mind, your body, your spirit, how you are aligning with your soul's path. Mercury is working to purify your thinking about efficiency and organization and productivity. If you have felt like scattered with your habits or with overwhelmed by tasks, this is a rebirth moment of your approach to your health, your wellness, and your workflow. Insights, they can kind of arrive in how can you refine your schedules? How do you manage your responsibilities? How can you improve your relationship with your coworkers? The opportunity of this Cazimi, it lies in recognizing where your day-to-day rituals, either support you or they sabotage your growth. There can be these breakthroughs within communication at work or with health professionals that can reveal practical solutions that you hadn't even considered before. Truly, a Cazimi is like this aha moment. I didn't know that, I didn't see it, or it's when you can finally put all of the pieces of the puzzle together. Now, Virgo's precision here, it invites you to ground this inspiration into action. Make changes to your diet, exercise, time management that can reflect your higher clarity. I'm encouraging you to truly look to double down on integrating this new insight into a tangible change in your daily life. It's not enough just for you to have the idea. You have to create the structure, the pattern. That's what Virgo energy wants. Start by simply clearing out any unnecessary tasks. Say no to energy drains. Like, look at what you do on a daily basis. Look to create these intentional routines that can support you. This Cazimi is this reminder that clarity, it comes through order for you. Give yourself permission to refine without falling into perfectionism. Look to flow with progress, not flawless ideals. Speak with intention and look to align your words with your actions to back them up. Each small disciplined step, it's here to reinforce the truth that is being uncovered. Aries, a mantra can be, as clarity shines on my daily life, I am aligning my words, my thoughts, and my actions with purpose. Each step I take is an act of service to myself and to others. So Aries, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Taurus friends, you have the sun conjunct with Mercury, forming Cazimi in your 5th house. The 5th house is a harmonious aspect to your 1st house of identity. It's in a fellow earth sign. It's the house of creativity and romance, your inner child, your children, joy, self-expression. The sun here, it brings vitality to what you find in passionate. While Mercury in the sign of Virgo, it literally clears the way for this inspired communication and precise, like, creative thinking for you. This is a rebirth in how you express yourself through art or love or joy or romance. Expect these sudden insights in what makes you feel good, what makes you come alive, or conversations that can reignite romantic or creative sparks for you. The opportunities of this Cazimi, they lie in naming what lights you up, and for you to commit to giving it more space within your life. Virgo's influence, it truly reminds you that joy, it's not frivolous. It requires devotion and care. That's what Virgo energy is about. It's creating the space for it and saying, how do I make this happen? How do I get organized? How do I stay structured with this? Relationships with children, loved ones, all of these, they can bring you clarity or a new understanding about what is going on. This is going to be a moment for you to take your creative voice very seriously. Don't dismiss your art, your joy, your music, poetry. It's what are you willing to risk? Is it going dancing? Is it listening to music? What is your heart's desires? And focusing on that. Structuring your play. Carving out time for passion projects, and let your words reveal your own inner light. In love, look to speak with clarity about what you want to build. This Cazimi, it's a beautiful thing that's asking you to refine self-expression so that it feels real and authentic to you. Release this perfectionism, because joy, it doesn't have to be flawless in order to be meaningful. The more you communicate with truth and your heart and precision, the more aligned these connections will find you. A mantra can be, I honor my joy and creativity as sacred. My words and expressions, they reflect my true heart, and I am allowing love and inspiration to flow with creativity. So for my Taurus friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Gemini friends, Mercury is your chart ruler. It's always important for you to be following where is it and what is it doing. And so this time, Mercury is at the bottom of your chart. The 4th house represents the base, the home, the family, your ancestors, your roots, your emotional foundations. The 4th house represents your personal life, your actual living situation. And so the sun here, it's bringing illumination. It's bringing awareness to your foundation, your inner life. While Mercury, your ruler, it renews the way that you think about family dynamics, the way that you think about security and your belonging. There can be this mental rebirth that can come through these conversations with family members or through clarity about your home environment. The opportunities of this transit, they lie in strengthening and solidifying your foundation, both inner and outer. This might be organizing your home, clarifying boundaries, and that could be physical or emotional boundaries, or understanding the generational patterns with new perspective, like seeing the patterns from parents to grandparents to great-grandparents. Virgo energy, It encourages discernment. So it's asking, what beliefs or habits have been passed down from family truly serve you, and which are ready to be released and let go? Focus on creating order within your own inner sanctuary for your own foundation. This is both a physical and emotional space for you. Look to clear clutter, mental and physical, like simplifying your routines at home, setting boundaries with family members where they're needed, and on a deeper level, journal. Look to speak truth about childhood patterns that have shaped who you are. Because awareness right now, it can free you from this unconscious repetition. Don't rush to fix everything overnight. Instead, take these intentional steps in order to align your home with your inner life, with clarity and with truth. A rebirth of your voice. It means that your words, they can heal generational stories. Speak them with care and with courage. Gemini, a mantra for you can be, my roots are clarified and strengthened. I honor my truth. I am creating a foundation of peace and order and of love in my home and in my heart. So for my Gemini friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And for those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Cancer friends, you are having a Sun-Mercury conjunction Cazimi in your third house of communication. The third house represents you within your local environment, neighbors, siblings, cousins. It's the house of learning and taking in information, disseminating it and sharing this information. It's the house of your voice. And so the Sun is highlighting your voice. Your Mercury in this Cazimi, it's really offering this renewal of clarity, of speech, of your thoughts. Expect these breakthroughs within conversations or writing projects or learning pursuits, because this is the house of like writing and blogging. It's on our phone, it's text, it's email. It's literally the house of all types of communication. There can be this new perspective that suddenly clicks, or something that helps you to see the details maybe that you overlooked. The opportunities, they're going to be everywhere within your daily exchanges with people. This goes back to emails, conversations, short trips, or these teaching moments. Virgo's precision here, it sharpens your language. It makes you more capable of communicating clearly and persuasively. This is your chance for you to reframe these relationships with siblings or neighbors, or to approach your studies with this fresh dedication. I'm encouraging you to use this moment to refine your own mental environment. What thoughts and words do you feed yourself daily? What are you repeating? What do you tell yourself? Because that's the most important person to listen to. Commit to conscious communication. Replace self-criticism with self-support, and practice mindful speech with others also. Look to write things down and look at these insights now, that these are these seeds that are going to grow this long-term clarity. Avoid overthinking to the point that it is not to be perfect within every word, but to honor the truth behind your words. Double down on active listening. Know that you are practicing patience with others. Clarity, it comes not only from speaking, but also from hearing and listening to what others have to say. Allow your mind to be illuminated by presence and not by all of the clutter. A mantra for you can be, my words and thoughts, they align with clarity and truth. I speak, I write, and listen with intention, allowing my communication to be a sacred bridge. So for my Cancer friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Leo friends, the sun is your chart ruler, and when it makes any major aspect, it's always important for you to be following where is it and what is it doing. And so you have the sun, your ruler, in a Cazimi with the planet of Mercury. And so it's in your second house of money, values, your self-worth. It's what do you need in order to feel safe and secure. People, places, and things. Now the sun is highlighting all of your resources, and Mercury wants to rebirth the way that you think about your finances, about your personal priorities. So I would expect a breakthrough in how you earn, how you spend, how you manage your resources, or this fresh perspective on what truly matters to you. These opportunities that appear, they can help you in aligning your practical strategies with these deeper values. Virgo energy, it truly helps you to notice the details, these unnecessary expenses or outdated beliefs about money, scarcity mindset, habits that undermine your own sense of self-worth. I'm encouraging you to use this transit to refine your relationship with abundance. Start by clarifying your values. What do you truly value? Are your actions aligned with it? Who are you truly valuing? Remember that the second house, it's about mental, emotional, spiritual resources, not just financial resources. So look to apply Virgo's discernment to these practical steps of budgeting, decluttering your possessions, your financial choices. What you believe you deserve, it truly shapes what attracts to you, what you draw in. And so double your efforts in affirming your worth, both financially and emotionally. Speak clearly about what you value in business and in relationships. This Cazimi is this chance for you to align your mind with your world, in your resources with clarity. Ground yourself by making one concrete change today that reflects your true worth. My Leo friends, a mantra for you can be, I honor my worth and values with clarity. I align my thoughts, my words, and my actions to create stability, abundance, and self-respect. So for my Leo friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Virgo friends, Mercury is your chart ruler. This Cazimi is going to be so important for you because you have the sun in a conjunction with your chart ruler in your first house of identity, your direction, your appearance, your outlook. The sun is illuminating literally who you are, while Mercury in this Cazimi, it rebirths your voice, your clarity of mind. I always say that the first house is not just you, but it's what you want other people to see of you, your business card, your website, projects that you are starting. This is a really personal renewal for you because you see yourself with a fresh new set of eyes and speak with renewed sense of authority. Expect breakthroughs in how others perceive you and how you can communicate your truth. The opportunities of this transit, they include redefining your self-image, improving your self-expression, aligning your actions with your words. There could be a turning point that can emerge in your own personal identity, shedding these outdated self-concepts to embody a more authentic version of yourself. Look to take this as a sacred moment to consciously choose how you want to show up in the world. Clarify your voice. Look to this whether it's through writing or conversations or action, and let it reflect the real you. But avoid harsh self-criticism, because Virgo energy, it can literally look to magnify the flaws. Instead, look to use discernment to refine, not to diminish. Double your focus on authenticity. Speak truthfully. Act intentionally and let clarity radiate from the inside out with you. Others are going to notice your words now. Make them align with your values. This Cazimi is this beautiful rebirth of your presence. So don't hide behind perfectionism. Look to embody progress, truth, and integrity. My Virgo friends, a mantra can be, I see myself clearly and speak my truth with confidence. I embrace renewal, embody authenticity, and align fully with who I am. So for my Virgo friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Libra friends, you have the Sun and Mercury meeting up at 21 degrees in your 12th house. This is the house of isolation. It's the house of dreams, intuition, the connection to the spiritual realm. The 12th house is of spirituality and solitude and your own shadow works, unconsciousness. And so the Sun here is bringing awareness to hidden patterns, while Mercury, it's rebirthing the way that you think about rest, about healing, about these unseen dimensions in life. Insights can come through dreams. I love this for meditation and yoga and journaling, or these quiet reflection opportunities, because things once unclear, they suddenly reveal their truth. The opportunity of this transit, it truly is clearing your subconscious clutter for you. It's about aligning your spiritual practices. Virgo energy, it brings practicality. You might create these routines around rest or meditation or journaling that brings you clarity. It's a moment to sit and pause and align with mind, body, spirit in order to receive the messages that are not here. Astral travel, astral projection, past life regressions, anything that involves dream work. Virgo brings this practicality, and you might create these routines that come around rest, meditation, and journaling that bring you these aha moments. This will be a time for you to see the hidden thought patterns and for you to release what no longer serves you. I'm encouraging you to truly double down on doing the inner work, stopping, pausing. Remember, it's mental, physical, spiritual health and well-being. And when we don't care for ourselves, this is the house that we tune into that in order to understand the broken record of where did this come from. The Cazimi here is less about external conversations from other people and more about the sacred dialogue with your soul, with your ancestors, with your guides, through your dreams. Dedicate this time to journaling, prayer, or meditation. Pay attention to what comes up in your dreams or synchronicities, because they carry messages. Speak to yourself with kindness, because your inner voice sets the tone for your outer reality. Release perfectionism in spiritual practice. Clarity comes from your presence, not ritual performance. Allow illumination to burn away these outdated beliefs or fears. This is a rebirth of your mind on a soul level. Integrate silence as your ally. So for my Libra friends, a mantra can be, in stillness, I hear my truth. My inner voice is illuminated with clarity, and I am releasing these old patterns in order to embrace spiritual renewal. So for my Libra friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Scorpio friends, you have the Sun and Mercury in a Cazimi in your 11th house. The 11th house is where you connect and collaborate with other people, either for work or out of friendship or for humanitarian efforts. This is the house of where you get out and say, this is a club I want to belong to. This is an organization. It's community. It's friendships. It's your future vision, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your goals, who you want to be part of. This sun here is illuminating or highlighting your social world, your connection to others. While Mercury renews your clarity about your groups, your networks, your dreams for the future. So I would expect a breakthrough within conversations with friends, or to have these sudden insights about your long-term goals. This could be talking to one person and they put you in connection, or hear something that you are connected to somebody else. This is about moving you further along. And it's a Cazimi is like a lightning bolt that is, aha, I get it. Or you're able to connect the dots and it all makes sense. Opportunities that come from this transit, they appear in you aligning with people and communities that truly reflect your personal values. Virgo energy here, it helps you to discern where to commit your energy and with which groups that just no longer support your growth. So this will be a time for you to really refine your vision, for you to double your focus on what are your long-term goals, for you to write them out, for you to organize the steps, short, middle, and long term. This is how I'm going to get from point A to point B. Align your friends with authenticity. Speak your truth, even if it reveals who belongs within your circle and who doesn't. Avoid the temptation of overanalyzing other people's intentions, because clarity is going to come from trusting the alignment. It's not about perfection. Let conversations that you have with others guide you to these clear connections. Collaborate with these practical details that can create a real impact. Remember that this Cazimi, it's about illumination. It shines the spotlight on an area of your life that it says, let your vision be reborn in clarity and purpose. And so a mantra for you, Scorpio, can be, I align my future with clarity and truth. I attract communities that reflect my authentic self, and I speak my vision into being. So thank you so much for being here, my Scorpio friends. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Sagittarian friends, I absolutely love this transit for you. You are having the Sun conjunct Mercury at the highest point of your chart, the 10th house. It represents people being able to see you, your career, your job, your reputation, your legacy. It's about awards or recognition, your own personal ambition. It is your public role of responsibilities, either for work or for home. The Sun is literally illuminating and lighting up your path for you. Mercury here is renewing your clarity about what direction are you going in. It's about your contribution. Expect these insights around your career goals, leadership, or how you are seen in the world. The opportunities of this transit, they appear in refining your professional communication, or possibly recognizing your career plans, or possibly aligning your reputation with integrity. Virgo's practical energy, it really helps you to notice where the effort and the detail will elevate your success. I'm encouraging you to double down on your professional clarity at this point. Speak with precision in career conversations. Update your resume. Look to update these proposals or public like facing work with fresh authenticity. This is you saying, I have to look at everything with a fine-tooth comb because the light is shining on it. Avoid perfectionism, anything that can stall progress. Instead, refine step by step. Ask, does my public voice reflect my own inner truth? This Cazimi, it offers like this rebirth of the direction in which you're heading. You can let go of these outdated ambitions and clarify what truly matters in your contribution. Your voice, it has this power to inspire and to lead. Organize practical steps to move forward towards your goals and trust that there's clarity in order to guide your next move. A mantra for you, Sagittarius, can be, I am stepping into clarity within my calling. My voice, my vision, my actions, they align with my purpose, bringing truth and integrity to my path. So for my Sagittarian friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Capricorn friends, you have the Sun conjunct Mercury, a Cazimi, in your 9th house, a fellow earth sign, so it's in a harmonious aspect to who you are in your identity. The 9th house, it's about travel, connection with cross-cultural experiences, visas, passports. It is higher learning, teaching, studying, your belief systems. Having the Sun here is illuminating your worldview, while Mercury here, it's rebirthing clarity about what is the truth, about philosophy, about your purpose. I would expect breakthroughs in learning, studying, publishing, spiritual exploration, legal matters. The opportunities that can come from this can come in teaching or travel or studies that can expand your mind. Virgo energy, it really grounds the inspiration. It helps you to refine what is the bigger picture, the visions, and it brings it into these practical steps, these short, middle, and long-term goals. I would encourage you to double down on aligning your beliefs with action. If your philosophy has been, I don't know, vague, clarify it now. Speak or write what you believe, and because it's about strengthening with clarity. Pursue studies, write, share your insights, do it with precision. Release dogmatic thinking. Illumination here, it purifies your beliefs so that they reflect your truth, not perfectionism. If you're planning on traveling or learning, organize the details now. This Cazimi is a rebirth of what you envision for your future. Your voice, it carries wisdom that inspires others. So speak truthfully about your path while staying open to refining it as the clarity comes to you, as it deepens and as it unfolds. Capricorn, a mantra for you can be, my beliefs are illuminated with clarity. I am aligning wisdom with action, speaking and living my truth with purpose and vision every single day. So for my Capricorn friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Aquarius friends, you are having a Sun Mercury Cazimi in an area of your life that's your connection energetically, financially, emotionally, sexually. It's the house of transformation and intimacy and shared resources. It's the house of the unseen. The 8th house brings all types of taboo topics and secrets of our connection with other people. And so the sun is bringing an awareness here to what is going on beneath the surface, while Mercury, it's renewing clarity about who and what do you trust. Mercury brings topics to the surface about your vulnerability, about your shared commitments. These can be with business partners or significant others. It can be with exes. It can be with family members. The opportunities of this Cazimi, it lies in having these honest conversations about your finances, about intimacy, about emotional depth, about control, about fears. This Virgo energy here, it helps you to discern the details that can strengthen your trust, or it can reveal what has to change. I would encourage you to double down on having courageous honesty at this point. This is the house of taboo topics. Like, bring it to the surface. Let's deal with this. Speak clearly about your needs, about boundaries within intimate or financial partnerships or relationships. Avoid analyzing others to the point of distrust. Instead, use discernment in order to clarify these agreements. This Cazimi, it offers you this rebirth that comes around control and fear and trust. Because when you articulate what's been hidden, the healing can now occur. Allow old fears or taboos to be purified by clarity. Journaling or therapy, they can reveal these breakthroughs to you. Honor the transformation as sacred and let words be the channels for this renewal. A mantra, Aquarius, can be, I embrace clarity in intimacy and transformation because my words, they heal. My truth, it empowers, and I trust renewal through honesty. So for my Aquarius friends, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear your thoughts about this in the comments below. To those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey. So for my Pisces friends, you are having this Cazimi in an area of your life that is opposite of you. If you are Pisces, Virgo is everybody else. It represents the house of relationships and partnerships. It's about contracts and negotiations, open enemies, exes. It's literally the house of the other. The sun here is truly highlighting all of your one-on-one dynamics, while Mercury, it's renewing the communication within these bonds that you have with other people. And it could be with a best friend, it can be with a business partner, it can be with your significant other, it can be with a client. It's looking to readjust each one of these bonds. And so I would expect breakthroughs within conversations with a partner, a friend, or a collaborator. The opportunities, they can appear in redefining what these partnerships look like with precision, because Virgo energy, it helps you to refine these agreements. It helps you to clarify boundaries. It helps you to improve communication. Look to truly double down with intentional dialogue. Speak truthfully in partnerships, but with compassion. Clarify misunderstandings. Look to renegotiate agreements or to express the needs that you have with courage. Avoid criticizing yourself or others. Focus on refining, what does this relationship dynamic look like? This Cazimi is a rebirth of all partnership and communication with others. Your words, they can heal. You can rebuild trust. You can align more with others with authentic connections. Look to seek clarity about whether relationships serve your highest good. Allow discernment, not judgment, to guide your choices moving forward. Partnerships, look at them as a mirror. Let it reflect your growth, not perfection. A mantra for you, Pisces, can be, my relationships are illuminated with clarity. I am speaking my truth with compassion and aligning my connections with others with balance, integrity, and love. So Pisces, thank you so much for being here. For more on this transit, check out my video for the collective energy and what to expect. I'd love to hear thoughts about this in the comments below. And to those of you who have subscribed and continue to support my channel, thank you so much, because it is your energy that fuels my journey.